pam enkwadia obekọ ahenema kokoben odwani tre Santas Obuase kwan so no Fre Bafu Polo I was 0249 600 789 Jean's toothpaste and a Jean's toothbrush and also use household munyabie ya was Jean's whitening Jean's herbal no our natural herbs and afi Jean's total care ninina na eye adwuma obenya minty fresh breath abrabia wonum ehwam sa wo kasani pa wo koni pam ni kwansempo ekoba se wo fere or say o confidence level ekosro e ma wo gam enya hodem ball se no ban e ball so ban free James ni nyina ho Jean's toothpaste and the brushes I would just one ankwada no I was oditwi omo semane o man so ye fine and so adema abofra ne tipabi toy na enke for one obusu ni nyina ma memfa wentwam na afei yemra aye ensem ne so a we aye Preston consort omo say wo mo just certificate of sponsorship edema mo amoye into healthcare sales assistant about charity empo ebiem aye fashion designers on say obeso tu kwan na edu ba bia omubusa wo say bia sponsorship nsensem no etese ha no aye Preston consort and eboa omoboa illustrators barbers and hairdressers adwuma wo kwayo amonene ewa brand so dru ya pe na wonya adwuma ne mpo benya aye certificate of sponsorship no omo and ebeje adjama electricians ane momo ye into construction monso a moye into aye customer service ni nyina no one Preston consort empany for no and so and kasampo obeso ye money transfer every Ghana ediko juka rate na at the form na omo bantama omo ban GNTC building no 0246 171377 na empany and so and Joshua yes afemame the Ghana Football Association aye president and so asem awodi to gather far aye Black Stars and so and penino and so ekasai.
It's imperative for me to join you to remind all of us about who we are and the need for all of us to always remember that we are Ghanaians. And we are here because Ghana has called upon us to be here. If we remember that we are Ghanaians, you have your family members, you have your friends, you have your loved ones. Ghana should always be a name that will be ringing in your ears all the time. For which reason, when you're given the opportunity to represent Ghana, you should be eager and desirous of going back home to represent your country. Under no circumstance must you lose your love for your country. Come on, guys. We should be dreaming, thinking about when is the next time I have to appear in the Ghana calendar. What is the next opportunity for me to go back home and to represent and to make the millions of people who have been suffering happy? Look, we have the power to change the whole atmosphere in our country during every international break. Don't you think about it? Must we be selfish? The answer is no. We must not be selfish. We must see ourselves belonging to a privileged group who God has given us the chance to impact, to make people happy. I have said to the football gathering, I can't want to be remembered for being honest to football. When I have finished serving my term, or when I'm dead and gone, people should remember the name Kurt and say that he was honest to football. Being honest is thinking about Ghana, reporting promptly, and giving of your best. That is being honest to Ghana. Let me roll the time back. A few weeks ago, we played against Niger. How did you guys feel when you went back home?
Sompa Sports.
Having drawn against Niger, how did you feel? Were we happy? Were you happy? Niger! Come on, guys. You drew 1-1 against Niger. That was the scoreline. No joke. 1-1 against Niger. 5 of the players who played in that squad, sorry, cannot play in my club. That's the truth. But Ghana played 1-1 against Niger. What did we see? We saw a Black Stars team without energy, without passion, without the desire to play. It is not possible like this. The minimum I expect, the minimum Ghana expects, is a team of boys or men who will show passion and desire to play for our country. Not when you are dribbled and you be seen walking on the pitch and the ball is heading towards your nets. That is impossible. I told the coach, you see that you guys decide to play for Ghana, to play for the 30 million plus people, or decide you will not play. We have shown that if you want to show passion, we can show passion. We showed it in Mali. We showed it in Mali. The whole world took notice of Ghana. We were shy at the AFCON. Mali were fourth at the AFCON. We went to Mali and showed them that we are Ghana. How did you feel when you went back to your places? What was the reaction of your countrymen and women towards you? You felt it. After that, Kumasi Sports Stadium, we won. Compare the two scenarios. What makes you feel better as a footballer? What makes you feel better as a human being? Obviously, the first scenario, Mali, Central African Republic. You wouldn't want a repetition of Angola, Niger.
Sompa Sports.
And you want to ask yourself, how did we do it in Mali? Because our mindset was different. Our attitude was different. The attention to details was different. I told Otto, if he cannot deliver, you have problems. And he's here. If they cannot deliver, you have problems with me. For sure. Our people need us. That will be your source of that extra energy on the pitch. You are in the game, you are tired, but believe me, when you remember the things that I'm talking about, you give them the next extra, just the next extra push. That saves the day for Ghana. I've said on numerous platforms.
Whoa, Auntie, I know I had the Ghana Football Association president, Rocket Okraku, and on any braba pa. The near because one here a jigua on 172 so any a debabon to also hitimo. Namoya Muniomaye. Meza.
Fancy.
Sompa Sports.
Na yasa baby. Na mame fa apostle nkra we man from Patasi Police Depot. I buy for no more no. Adumba. Mo se boys na biemu hu na omo hwesu no. Adumba so no please no the on tone data. Or no please no the on tone data. Iti Adumba any set na mo na pain na ye chamu na se de bia mo join ne na mo ne ehwesu no. And the OKT headline we na me de sha se. Na me de pa.
O se say
Ket Okreku channels his inner countryman Songo and unleashes venom on Blasters players.
Edi asem krani.
OKT.
Na Songo nso be pen.
Kan ketsi of OKT. Me de nyam ya me kan ade OKT atro. OKT na akotro na ade. Ket Okreku channels his inner countryman Songo and unleashes venom on Blaster players. Korokode so OKT asade amame. Iti anu she fridge me. Me de beba. Me de beba. Now, whatever Kets is saying, me personally, I'm saying, it is a good message. But I also have my mindset that it is also coming from the wrong person.
So say.
Shadie. These players on. Obi obeka so omuntie news bia na is a lie. Obi obeka say they don't know whatever that is going on between the ministry, the GFA, and even the NS, they are not aware, it's a lie. What am I say? the reason why some of these players demand what they demand and do what they do when it comes to the Black Stars is because of the attitude of Mpanyinfo almost sound the team no. I say Kobe kwakotu momonefu.
Nyina mohoham.
Baby asem ni gina no.
Sompa Sports.
Asem ni tete nyina. I understand from where Kurt is coming. Kurt is coming from a position where there's so much pressure on him. I actually bear no grudge with
because your tournament in nyina
and you don't want to be in the history book.
No one qualify AFCON
since 2004, 20 years in here already record back breaky. Under you for 20 years in here, echo 24 years in here, we say Blaster lose their first game of Baba Sports Stadium. Enko dan chain. Under you, ekade kemi san kani ministry for ni na kamo kabo mama bia kanim go ase be ban Ghana ye mo game crowd Ghana. There is no way omo dey fe ni beto nchen da FA ministry NS omo me sen nyina na be come abom. What am I say? Under you have done so well with maybe women's football, the women's Black Queens ne san your money in there, yeah. Ebi ebe kan say the women's Premier League, the women's FA Cup, nyoma epeja. Even the local terrain, me say ade ba kwa me de bebo ketaba so ne say we've been able to play consistent leagues. Some time ago ni nya sa de. But the outcry and the standard of measuring how good the GFA president has been in recent years in Anyoma Miunuso. One, the performance of the Black Stars. Number two, the quality of the league. Any soon so in our Africa. People have the problem, a more big issue with the quality of the league. Either through coverage, even player, or even pitches which we play on, ball or so. People have big issues when it comes to that. Then the second one has to do with Black Stars. Black Stars Aqua AFCON. Fancy Obi in Kasa say me musa keti isu. Tama Mozambique yi Ghana free mu no. Ket sumama, ket okreku sumama.
Hey.
Ket okreku osumama wa Abidjan. Osumama ket sui. Yi Ghana free mu so nisuo ne nam hatwe na eba. Oje no hwenye. Iti angle no free ba no. Memeti na say onu make that statement this statement any so Boma Ghana for Accra to you say man no it is good. But the reason why I also believe that it is from the wrong person is these players also believe that you pay you for more battle and kra no mo tene say we are patriotic. No be tell me say you are patriotic.
As an aduane is boys anymore.
Me say we are patriotic no be tell say you are patriotic.
Say
well, these boys me say I'm telling you one of these boys who didn't come they will tell you Muso ya na ministers ya tournament ya ekra ekobobo no kra ni infility semo. Na visa dream na do mutrim.
Base bo mo plate ne so they were served.
And they were served too.
And I said we are adwure.
Ket catch yourself. So one bobo ni ya you will not be selected. And
OET
ba. National call na say call public account committee and ko ka so selected players ma Blasters. I don't know how
so the pressure na my coach na coach na select.
You see it's a wrong statement. It means you are contradicting yourself. There are some statements that should come from the coach, no you. You don't select players. One now coach na public account and it's on record. It's on video. It's there. Can't say on selected players or say the selected players and go for coach ahead. Meboa.
There is no way coach
selected coach, on selected players and from my coach. So if you don't select them, what right do you also have to stand in front of these players and tell them again, say I won't select you? Contradictory statement, one coming from the wrong person. And Fancy, I believe that these players Nankasano, but it is coming from the wrong person. This should be coming from the coach.
Well, Godfrey Hazard say, to me, this statement is not necessary at this crucial moment where we need points badly. Fancy, there is a way everyone receives criticism.
Oh yes, but Madam.
Okay. And all the
it may Fancy. My statement near clear. Good message from the wrong person. From the wrong person coming in. And my camera reasons in terms to say it's coming from the wrong person. One per the players no Adrian more fire and penny for one dear football and him. And what they believe said they have been doing to win patriotic in China. If you want to preach patriotism, it starts from you.
I don't know boys no facial expressions.
Bro, if you want to talk about patriotism, look at yourself first. Shao. If you want to talk about patriotism, look at yourself first.
And why they?
Look at yourself first. Do you think this Kasemna and I'm one public committee? None what they run the Abbey Cotton or Cassie, you qualify among didn't say this every say. And they say, you see, these players will sit down and think about some of these statements. Now, to mean Tian Mokra Esco for one to mean Karen Jomo, who won't have a pretty patriotism match. And some of these things should be coming from the coach. Me say the second one I told you said, also won't select players in front of the public select committee. Also won't select players. Ket and you'll be an account you one account. Today you are standing in front of the players and you are telling the same players that one you know one by select. Who your coach? Who your coach? And I get to number first 11. This is a coach's job. Where a coach a do no crest momundi. No mu we na wasem bi kan no maka. Aduane no kwa ba bia ogina no kra se bia mo mu gina no kra Jordan real twin ani de ne sasi no ama.
Wo mama ne Jerry Nas won we quick Mr. Momame. A minute kakra bi edi nkoma ba sisi ana ya ba beto aso ansa na ya fa for Mrs. now where there.
Yankopon adom moda.
Tai ma wo so sere amunu ya no bejo. O wo se wo kuma aduane no wani ana mo ho mo say.
De kasa hye na. Nanum kra timi to ende no kra. Ya no ko Jerry Nas Seba Center so ye area yi so. Ya mo bibia ha mo amutie sports nyina na ya mo wakwa aba eje baba edo akọ Jerry Nas Herbal Center aso ye ni akopa apumude papa e wo ho ede amaye ye nuanom mema nom ye nuanom ma binom ama sese aware kra no enika enim biem ama anasa relationship enika enim biem adenti na meka ne sa be ma bi wo ho no mo a wo hia ne dofo pa nanso ne nsam ka aye bebrebe oba no so ema excuses bebrebe ena mekwa ha ena mekoba ena mabre ne nyina no eduru sa time bia ye nyina ye kwa ye bre nanso eye de na ye ba ye de bre no to nchen eye de se na efata Jerry Nas Seba Center ye kira kwan ye wo breman UGC kwan no ye ne DVL new DVL ne ya bebre no breman e wo se kojo area ho no a e ho ena ye ni no edi enhwe mu obi at Jerry Nas o se minya doctor number me ne Dr. Jerry ebedi nkomo awie ama me nso me ho atome pa me dofo doctor number no 0241 814 677 0241 814 677 any number eno no obo modern na wo frɛ no a de ha wo na tete wo bia no nyankopɔ bɛfa ne so Jerry Nas ye de no pamienu aba edwa so aside se oba center ho no mo a ya de bia etete wo na ha wo no ne nyina ebetimi akwa ma ho atɔ wo no ye de Jerry Nas Vico mixture abadwa so edre ba ye nkyɛn nenso ɔsɛ de kamfo nyina edre meme ni je ho na yenso ye manso ye ne je ho papa pa yie sanse mpanimfo se epese eye medufo chie o se de ndie
oye kesia
oye medufo chie
that's right
enti se be ma nom Jerry Nas Vico mixture ma ye ne je papa
o ba so totu twetwere be ma bo enu ntiri Jerry Nas Vico mixture wo ye be ma na wutie me awie na wo kwa adwuma ba wo se eniema nkoye emfa emma maposo me honam nyina ya me ja oba twetwe me ha ene nkwala no nyina gina machi enye gina me ko ho ne nyina no Jerry Nas Vico mixture edre eboa ema wuntini no etimi ye adwuma eboa ma wusisi wutimi koto sori enu ntina me se edre ye mema ene medra ye nyina ye nonom a etimi eboa yen ema etimi koto sori sanse edre na adwuma ene se eboa yi ntininim eboa ma pains nyina ekọ ema asomdwe ba be ma wo se nanse da bi me kọ me ye nchen ana me kọ ba no a menene to ncha ye kan say ya na binum ni say wa onware dia wontimi num bi but ya mema na medru say wa ware so onware e ma ene medru enti nyina ye mom ennom na yenya ahoto emfa emma yen wose na say me kọ ba no nchen a me ho tesa ne ntem questions say na ma no ta bisa me ne mani nye ho enu ti amaka sana do so ama be ma no okwa adwuma de ehia ne de ehia nyina opese that moment no ba na tie ye de se na efa tawie na wie a oba no atimi akrokro be ma sabe ko oba ho na ne manyina atimi ye yi a oba no mpo ena sabe otimi bisa wo de kwaye ne ba ye na so antimi anya ne se ne fata wo kan asem bia nam na so atimi na meka me kire wo eti Jerry Nas Vico mixture ebeboa ye nuanom mema ena ma no nso bi wo ho no mo se ene de matin kan no kra yira ekọ fome na nanu asem no oboa
eniema enkoye emfa man feelings a yɛde ne bɛma ehyia di nkɔmɔ pa ɛwɔ mpa so no eni hɔ emfa emma no yanom Jarinas Vico make sure say your ba say your bɛma no ne nyina ɛbɛboa yɛn ama sabintintire no etimi asɔre na etimi agina na ene niema kekeke si animu mani padua no eni gye etimi aba wo padua dodo etu pa ukɔ aboabo ama yep heba sopwa ubenya dodo bi a wo pɛ etu anase ba bia kumase ene ba bia wo hwɛ yɛn wo tie yɛ tu aduro bia no wo de abo anan na ɛkɔ hɔnom na kɔpɛ aduro dodo bia to yɛ number no a na good TV no animo no na emo mu amutie radio no nti yɛ bobɔ number ne biam ɛde amamo dodo a wo pɛ tu sa wo pɛ baako mienu miensa pharmacy shop chemical shop ene heba shop bi e bɛn wo no bɔmɔde na tu anamɔkɔ na onso kɔkɔgye wo de na eni gyemra number no ɛyɛ 0241 814 677 0241 814 677 number eno no entifre afejarina seba mixer ebibidromu commando sana obia ebo edre emrane sana obia efre no esanse edre ni pedua mu malaria edwane typhoid ekọ eni subire ni nyina ekọ ema ahotoba yama me no mu amasimu menopause kwa so a ose metwa bra me ho hyehye me dem nan esi fom ana ase de fom ene na mu no obi ho cross me ntimi enhye mpaboa ne ho ekire no wo hwe me ene anopa awie ya kopagari seba mixture nanonom oba wo kwa afitira emeye obi se bosome miensa omu ne nsada yema ne Jarina seba mixture enonomo adanse a ene mfaso a wa me yedi ne won ho osa nipa ba akopɛ ne ho no minim se na wo institution bi mu na yema na dre na kyese ene obia enom Jarina seba mixture oba esiesie wawo de ema akɔ ma ho a sebe awosem enya wo den kra emfa emma wo ti se wo hweye anopa wie na wa wutimi se wawo de no niema enkoye mfa ma wo oba bi wo ho no obu ni nsa eklote nanso se baba akumienu ana echa wonom Jarina seba mixture ebeboa wo pa ama watimi adan watimi edidi ama asumdua aba ya wo breman ye ne DVL na ya babie ne new no e wo breman ena ebo ho enu nti sa opesa oba heba center ho na Dr. hwehwe ni paduanum edi enupa ekanwa aside Jarina Vico mixture ene Jarina seba mixture no a wutimi ba na obeba nso na wafo ho no ma won so eji ayarehwe e wo ho nti nya nko na abeba ye nton obi ayare nso e wo ho nanso sa wo akiri na wo pedu papa ama okunu ana wo yere ana wo dofo bi a waka mpem enam malaria ne typhoid ne yade nkitinkiti bi a bobody ra store ben wo no na kwaji Jarina seba mixture malaria na typhoid wonu mato na wontimi ne di aya na woni su brew aya na wonante kakra bi ana wabre wo se wa fichi kro no emeyi dia eno an se wo be frɛ doctor me ha wunie edro na mu dia he ana metimi am mienu oba wonyam die me metimi etena aka cho se no wontimi enum bi o ma kwada no fo nso a wontimi enum bi wo amaka nyina no mo frɛ doctor eni nkyeremu bia mo pese mo je doctor number no 0241 814 677 0241 814 677 bia se Yankopon ya adumada sene
message yes that se pa apostle so to so mo aduanom ni so no ani ana o no de me no ba bi ono o se he me de oni ade chi ameka ne hye o ono nya afi no ba ba dwon ho kra ba afi no ba ba kro wo ye ba so na ya ba beto aso apostle mama memra ho na eto aso.
Well, I think that first of all, a very important CAT say yes,
Sompa
we can have issues, mean begrudge or raise issues, but who raise issue, I should put it in context. First of all, the president of Ghana Football Association, or the vice president, chairman of the committee. You don't know how to take charge. Fred Pap was the chairman of Blaster Management Committee. Or you know, and now be a Blaster Management Committee. Sansem Sia, Niebesi Bia the back stop at him. So one, he has every right under the circumstance, especially at the time you were a crunch moment, our game will make or break. And then on one so team your name ne took one about nimne kunyina se be nyani nyina no beti bi aka but niawe hu about the performance of the team any near ma akokɔ so yani Angola yani Niger and I ahwe no se no ese me kan sem ba ko mienu ekre sebe me players no. He's the leader. So when things are sinking, the ship is sinking, he has every right to make sure say on your menu on day. Me problems one. Adriana and Kaisom Diwi. And Kaisom Diwi. I think it escaped them. Black Star, anytime in Black Star camp several years ago, you know. So Pennyback said somebody did answer. So after 18 no more relax, maybe I design no more, then you can speak to that. But Adriana and Yendi, that was wrong. 2. The reference to Niger players to be Omunya we were a friend is saying dreams. That I think that not. Then third one has to do with the fact that it was recorded. Look,
yeah, because Mount will be cried in the message.
The fact that it was recorded.
Also, there
is nothing absolutely wrong. There is nothing absolutely wrong with what Ked said to the players.
Okay.
Me and can saw here and say, Anka Ebia or call with them without, like I said, without camera or anything. Go to their rooms, several rooms. Sometimes players show more or new big chemistry. So you speak normally to a or one captain and other senior. Their room, one, you do that. Even if you want to do the group, no problem. But there should not be camera. One crowd focus should not be there. Any omni coach. After the match, you can bring this video out, no problem. But never got there here. Because you see, Obiani how he takes things. Players, they are from different backgrounds. How it affects them psychologically, mentally. But the message, there's nothing wrong with. And I also thought that the tone was so to do. You are talking to, these are national team players. The tone was so. You can also understand the fact that the Wolf was a good manager. But what are the issues? Who bubble among national team? Although the love for the nation should be paramount. A privilege, Sebi, and you beyond Anyasa Quiniano. A privilege for you to play for the national team. We have passion, commitment, sacrifice, desire, hard work, which he calls aggression. All those things are elements that Obia or my national team should have. And a basic, a soul dream. What is said about, where it's like a soul-searching message. Because Yakobo Majmine Nkoyi, so I see a share who say and the best person to lead that is him. Because, like I said, Black Star or shares in trust for the people of this country. 2010 World Cup. When he said a healing wounds, a healing families, 2010 World Cup. Time I Ghana share USA. It took me 3 hours minimum from GBC. You better entrance or most come 3 hours 30 minutes to circle. GBC to circle and a normal circle should be 10-15 minutes.
Be jubility.
Car no a blocking the power group and confocal that street also. Because that victory, her uncrophobia a hilly a here doctor be doctor na resource. Obi here be unire fees amreno. The victories of the national team, the healing brings ultimately quantify no in monetary terms. Never. You have no idea. Obi a saving or a crassy baby. You have no idea. Until who share Jesse now, you should always know how important the millions are almost depending on the outcome of performance. Obiani Sebi Ghana result, Obiani Yemano. And so if you're a player, you must show commitment. Kuhu na also enedie. Ye baby ankoyi. We have those situations. And we're gonna focus on say enedie blaster for my dear power na neum. But that is not the case we saw in the match against Angola, in the match against Niger. Like he's saying, how on never national team na ya shell, you are working, your board draw, you are osri. You should be angry with yourself. And so facial expression just said, no, with the ankoye, no, I didn't ebe. What do you say? Na chese sebi, I didn't now born now bono. Sebi, baby, how? But when you don't do that, I'm sorry, it's not right. So the message there, but message there at every point that look the national team, okay, the national team, or could do the illustration. The point is that look, we've had great players in this country. We continue to have great players. The national team, you should be privileged to wear the jersey. And to privilege into Ubobona, the way our born should be different from any other person.
What Mike Mebaho now police near drone in Busteba Mesha enono support you immune system ebema aboa na yade ntimi ntena ne praduane mo yade asie ba bi nso a ebeyin apie eyi yade nso pia menyan nom kosonom esansane nom enya police near drone bia be kobia no utimi ere show bag enso de ko onum ne tino mienu anopa mienu anwumanu ne besie su ama ne praduane enso enya hodem apa Boost pharmacy omode aba eho no eye wholesale abrofunro ene abibi drone nyina no obenya ne wholesale ato enso ewo ho no wholesale nkwantu kotu na koton na jon faso adro bi a watene nka bia adro aye Boost pharmacy abenya bi enso ato ewo ho ofenso kodie eno ye ofenso kwan ne so kodie he ya aye 0246 208496 Mike
Fancy Assembly in the sea Assembly in say the head of Ghana Football Association decided to rebuke Black Stars players for a shambolic performance against Niger. I agree with Apostle assertion say the description of Niger team was a bit unfair because maybe a Niger FA boss I will not be too pleased. Yeah, because and football does not even encourage that, especially what they are public for public consumption. So all recorded video na ko publica and it's a to team so our internet football crown if you do too much showmanship it mean my yellow card say you are disrespecting the opponent. So for that I don't really agree, and I think privately the GFA board should get in touch with the Nigerian FA president and then apologize to him in the spur of the moment. Ebufuo asemi betime free wanwaba. You want to illustrate a point. You want to make a point clear. Obonse wanwa form. Na waka asin dia wose woka. It is appropriate the FA president Oraketo Kreku osanso ye wafu zombie president. He needs to apologize to the Nigerian FA boss. Very necessary. And here number one. But two, Black Stars players we dey no ma ya twi omanima and semfata. If this was their peers, the ACNs and the others, then people will come in and fight for them. Kase ye kachire omo no. Say Steven Apia money muntare money ye kachire omo a. Ken den ka obo wanting time fidie ne so. Ka Oraketo Kreko be tibie hwia pa. But these players are actually omo ba be ball no in a shambolic manner, and then the Eshia Komani after the game. I said nothing has actually happened. Good. So he is actually communicating the message of Ghanaians to the players. The presentation style, the delivery, whatever. Me, I have no qualms with it. The use of shades, which is the German word or the Dutch word for sh. So them shino. S-H-I-T. Yes, a boy no more boy, S-H-I-T. They use new way ni inano. It should get to the players. It was a BB trigger good
against Sudan.
Good. Now you need to give us a response. They've been put in a tight corner. Give us a response. And to response, watch now the mano. And I bet you as a team no person will. And now still, your ego will override the national pride. So clearly that needs to come to
Sompa Sports.
Clearly. It was a sad show. And now I don't think Tarek Lamte yentimin him. Mebo, I don't think I could see yentimin him. Maybe you can excuse Jordan or you. You can excuse Jiku because Jiku wears his hat on his sleeves.
Yeah.
Say Jiku she Black Stars just now. You can see. Say he plays with a certain passion and commitment. So you can excuse some of them. But I was a collective ni in albums now didn't come on. And then come on so in a year. You could see from their facial expressions. Exactly because one kasa. So what nasina utie umua, you will know that no, I can do better than I am doing. And these players needed to be given that feedback from Ghanaians. I was say normally, if you monitor, send come off your racket or creku oba. I am not against the door but then surprisingly,
extras will be a
far more give it to them. It's because Ghanaians.
Chroma.
So,
one, Jikudian was when Ghana drew against Egypt. The dressing room is much closer to maybe a press conference.
Okay.
AFCON. You could hear. So obedient inside. A ball cupboard no team. What do you think? What happened? I saw okay. Henry came out and Henry was like, no, Jiku is literally running mad at every single person in the dressing room. But Mike, Tony Yeboah, I could this uncle before I know Comoros. Yeah, but crowd there you and was a picture the camper no muna can see soon on the PA. We saw what Comoros did.
I don't you see. Mebo. And the issue about say mom moi yem frame will be ono. Akomia see, let's situate things in proper context. Under normal circumstances, the FA sets the criteria for the kind of players I have. National team no, yeah, the principles never lose nebo.
And the debut
where the aqua no orientation issues. Yeah, from by national team ni moa. Yeah, briefing ye team crow babebo. Ain't no more yes ano.
Yeah.
So if their FA president tells you if you don't show commitment and passion, yeah, it doesn't mean he's making selections for the coach. Even those principles and values will guide who will be appointed as coach. Yana yamfa boge, yani yamfa boge emfa nyaswine.
It's important here. When you finish selecting the players as a head coach,
what do you call
you present it to the management committee. But it's very they will ask questions as to why you pick Michael Abavwe.
I have no problem with that. But it has come under scrutinization under a week where Wako Select Committee, point blank, on television, made a statement, say on selected players. Maybe the description and understanding the meaning you are trying to give is right. But under the auspices of the tension to come in with that statement and say it, literally, meaning is Wako can't same way. What's about the change? As the same thing. It means you are contradicting yourself.
It means
and the coach himself not in channel. It's a former player of the Black Stars. If Otuado cannot do this job, if Otuado and Timmy can be found two players in the team, if Otuado cannot say one more and select one, then
Kent must come in.
Now, there were several ways of approaching national team issues. A Drew stage here, that is where you need management to come in. There are times you need a technical team also handle issues. Otuado will do his own way, but it was also imperative. And who here said somebody outside the team, but within the confines of the FA speaks directly to the players and convey the feelings of Ghanaians to them.
Mate Mike, me da say. Mama afre for some brem.
Ti akomani ska o mo si bebre.
Anya hwe de every person.
Oh, ba so dan yo che be show mo.
Wo de san kwaya ho ayi ma me nyu film kura. Baba o ntimi nya hwe. Onya hwe. No, wo Sompa chede adwumade ne ebeba so.
Obi afo so.
Friday say me see use akora. Don't chat through now. Me blend me chat through now.
Say Sudan. Ye di o Sudan. Ye di o form.
Wo Sompa chede ne ba so momo line no makacho say bomodian say obetimi di wa chede aba say ye mo say ye mackerel say ye kusua say ya nwa ade bia ye aduane afu so de mani padas ne bia no abronya central bi mte wo say ye chane we aye Sompa chede na ba so na say bia ode no aye momo ana be so de ba momo number ni 0598 559802 Terra One Media and answer Blessed Foster Edina Beba and here Sompa actually Yenfa Crosse 0551931931 0548931931. Hello caller.
More.
Yes, open it you. Okay. Anane yente o kasa yo. Whoa. Oh, hello.
Ofa.
Opani yetio.
Me dia ne dia motini ye pa. Oni aba ma ba ko pe. O pe ska gide ndo yeti mo kwada sofa.
Sompa
The next president of the Republic, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Anapai Otie mo ten. Over enye kasa bebreo ye ketokreku ekoye no. Enye no ne here. Over about doing the right thing at the right time. Calling the right players. More sorry, no more courses, more players. Sugufo. A big plan for the past 2 years simple. Timo mobile. Mobile. Who first play with the Ghana. Now who expect say out to bring and I input bring and then if an offer ma our pitching is all. This time not get to clock on say Omulu so much now. Me what did they pass Sudan better Ghana. When you pass Sudan say Ghana, what do me blame pitch? What do you blame me defeat on the pitch? Because this time not Ghana for you now say I go for the offer so why you pitch me I'm going to say pitch it that so say from anything and go here I'm not the Casano. But call the right players. Who players we are? Omunya committed, omunya dedicated, omunya selfless. Nothing is at stake. Omunya park next one. Nothing. We are players. We are players.
Okay, yeah, foul for. Hello.
Good morning.
Opani Josu yetio. All right, yo.
Nyambwa. That day. Nyambwa. Fan of Akodia, but could be also the Papa Ghana. You got to say, oh, which you never see a pet.
Okay, Mate, say hello.
Hello, Sport God.
So for one, it's you.
I could do Nana network and then your band network and your bar. As for God, members of one, and imagine said there, Mrs. Dominic to Kekuya. Was your pet no mutimi or modado? Because I quite to send any jam quiet to no more. Every day, a timid uncle they sent to whom. And say, me, I can I should pay and send for free or more, you know. God going to get cat or Kabuka and there. Many are
Mate, so for one, say hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, opening man, so my water, my etio.
Like I said, get some contribution.
Okay.
So, look at how they play when they come to Ghana and how they play when they go outside. I see there's a big difference. Meaning they are, when it comes to payment, the banana has paid more money than the song. And I say, because you don't see any form of commitment in the players, and it's very bad. No creepy thing or the other one. And they are supposed to uphold it and work on it.
Oh, okay. Mate, say, Yenvensi, sorry, na news, and Rametua. So now, Mercedes, and so.